Hey, what's up, y'all? YouTube. This your boy Master Blaster, aka Old School Bassman 9. I'd like to say what's up to everybody out there. And my situation is this. I learned something about this. I'm always learning something new about these Dodges and this year model and make anyway. Bumping the system. All of a sudden, voltage dropped real low. And I couldn't understand why at first. What I do understand is that these vehicles come with regulators inside the computer. They're not on the alternator. So I was running a few tests. When I would let this thing set and cool down, it would charge, and then when I would throw on just the radio with the mids and turn it up to a certain point, like 15, I would see the lights dim inside the car, and it would stop charging, and the voltage would immediately drop. So what I did was, since I had the old computer, I took the old computer to put it back in, and then all of a sudden, it started right up, voltage shot right back up over, up to like maybe 14.9, 14.2. So they let me know right away that it wasn't an alternator. It was the computer. It has a regulator inside of it that charges the alternator. And that's a bad thing for these vehicles if you're going to add stuff like music on and lights and all that other stuff, because I think that's just too much for the regulator that's inside that computer. So I did order a 200 amp alternator off of eBay, which is supposed to be here by Friday, because I thought it was the computer until I did some research, and they said that the regulator is not in the alternator on these vehicles. And also, I found out that I could have bought a separate regulator, voltage regulator, an adjustable one, to adjust the voltage to where I want it to be, being that I have, a couple of batteries coming, also, and a new alternator coming, so I can keep everything up to where it needs to be to charge the batteries. And that was like $69, but all that I found out was when after I bought the alternator, which is still a good thing because I'm still going to need a stronger alternator anyway. It's not nothing fancy. It's still a Dodge alternator, but it's just upgraded to 200 amps, which I think will be enough for what I'm trying to do. Excuse me. And also, this computer that's sitting here on the top is the first computer, the original one that came in it. The other one behind it is one that I bought, an aftermarket computer, which worked just fine. But I know that for sure the regulator in that computer is gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go online later on today, and I'm going to make sure that I order that regulator that I can hook up outside, a separate regulator outside of the vehicle. So that way, if this happens again, all I have to do is just wire up the next regulator, the aftermarket one. It comes with instructions and video, off everything, so it shouldn't be that hard or complicated to do when I decide to do it. But anyway, I just wanted to get you guys in tune with what's going on with me and this van. I didn't get a chance to wrap that spaghetti stuff up yet, but we're going to get around to doing that too later on this week when I change the alternator. So I want to say peace out to you guys, man. Everybody out there, enjoy your day. I'll catch up with you guys on the next video to give you guys. Also the Maxima. I bought a lot of parts for that Maxima. I spent about $500 in parts for that car because I'm going to start working on that next year. And that will be on my other page, which is Master Blaster 735. And we're going to be building that one up next year for next spring and the summer. So you guys watch out for videos from that too. Peace out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.